This week there was a big march. Well, there were several big marches all around the world, and I didn't attend any because I was out of town and a divvy. Hello, it's me again. So these marches, which I didn't attend because I was a divvy, were women's marches. The Women's March on London website explains why people decided to march far more succinctly than I can. They say, "We marched for the protection of our fundamental rights and for the safeguarding of freedoms threatened by recent political events. We united and stood together for the dignity and equality of all peoples, for the safety and health of our planet, and for the strength of our vibrant and diverse communities." Which is fantastic and amazing and just generally an excellent thing which I fully support. Had I been in town, I probably would have gone along, but I wasn't and therefore didn't. But with all this talk of protests and marches, I realised that I've never been on one myself, which is kind of sad because it's totally the kind of thing I'd love to tell my grandchildren about when they think I'm just an old fart who's not cool anymore. So in order to get to that point in 50 years time, I've got to go on a march. But you can't just jump right into a full-blown march or protest. You have to work up to it. You totally can. You just go right ahead and join a march or protest if you find one that's for a cause that you feel strongly about. This is just because it's Tuesday night and I need to upload a video by Wednesday, so just bear with me. So I've thought about some little everyday protests that I would like to put forward to the protest committee as a kind of stepping stone up to the big protests which actually mean something important. Good morning and welcome to the protest committee. How may we help you? I am looking to start a protest. Well, you've certainly come to the right place. What is it that you'd like to protest against? Well, actually, I have several ideas. Am I allowed to suggest more than one? I suppose so. Excellent. Firstly, people who talk loudly on the phone on the bus. Right. Specifically the 172 bus at about 8 o'clock every morning. I see. I'm not sure that we can help you actually. See, we can't really start a protest against a few people who are talking a bit loudly. Oh, it's not a few people. It's just one person. One very loud lady. Every morning. Right. Did you have any other suggestions? How about bad grammar? Yes. While annoying, it's not really something that we can start a protest about. I'd settle for incorrect use of punctuation. No. Bras. What about them? They cost too much and they're uncomfortable. Well, they do cost rather a lot, but are you sure you're wearing the right size? Milk. Excuse me? It runs out. I'm going to need a little bit more information than that. Just when you need it the most, you go to the fridge and find that there's a piddly bit of milk left. Miss, I'm terribly sorry, but we can't start a protest against your lack of ability to prepare and stock milk in your own house. People putting the loo roll on the holder the wrong way round. No. Unsatisfying apples? No. When you forget to take a pound to the supermarket and they only have those trolleys that lock together, so you have to heft around a really heavy basket instead. No. Bad hair days? I'm going now. I'm going. When you wake up on a Monday but you think it's a Saturday and you get really excited until you come crashing back down to earth with the realisation that you've got to get up and go to work, which involves you getting on that 172 bus with the noisy lady who decides to use that half an hour to have a very loud conversation with her mother every day. Every day. Where'd she go? Hi again, my name is Rebecca and I post a new video every Wednesday. Of course, I want to see what everyday things you would protest against, silly or serious, all suggestions welcome. I'll be back next week. In the meantime, please remember to work hard, laugh harder, and always accept a hug. And maybe save those loud phone conversations for when you're not in public with other people who are just trying to read. Just trying to read here. Bye.